You're going to start by sectioning the ear to ear part so that you can appropriately start braiding the front. You're going to start sectioning in small sections. I'm using a rubber band to secure each section. Once you have this completed, you can actually start the braids. Twist, but this style today, we're going to be doing braids. Make sure that you take your time with this and also decide how big or small you want these sections. For this particular braid style, we're going to be doing a little bit medium to large size. Just because we're going to be doing fewer braids in the back just to get more volume. Correction, bigger curls. After we finish this step, we're going to start braiding. And I'm going to start from the other side and work my way to this side. As I'm braiding, I'm going to actually continue to braid all the way down. Now, it is two ways that you can do this, and I do know I had a better angle, but I don't know what happened to it. It got deleted. And you know what? I said I'm going to still put it out regardless. Okay. So anyway, you're either going to braid it all the way down and put a rubber band at the end, and then what you can do is come back and then put another rubber band towards the base. So meaning once the braid is done at the scalp, then you can secure it with the rubber band and start to braid the ends. I, on the other hand, decided to continue braiding it all the way down. And then once I was done braiding all the way down, I came back and I secured it with the rubber band. And then I also secured the tip with a rubber band. You could do it either way. It doesn't really matter. But I'm just giving you either suggestion. Client head, y'all. She like falling asleep, but I love my client, so no worries, y'all. She was okay. You may need to untangle depending on how long the client hair is. So just knowing that with longer hair, it's just like when you braid in synthetic hair. It seems to get a little tangled sometimes with the locks. So what you're going to do is just run your fingers all the way through after you do a few rotations. If it's extremely long and extremely small, I would say after each stroke, you're going to want to pull it completely down and separate it as you go. So this is why I chose to use the braid all the way down and then put the rubber band at the end. I did that more so for time. So I definitely just wanted to put that notation in there. I chose the braid all the way down, and then I chose to put a rubber band at the end to secure. And then I go back and then I, actually add a rubber band at the end. Yes, I know. But it's a little bit faster and easier from breaking in between. But at this point, I'm just showing you guys that I go all the way down. This is why I chose to keep the video, because you can actually see where, it's actually being braided all the way down. Yeah, some eyebrows is on fleek. I'm sorry, I did have to mention it. But as you see me detangling and combing through that hair to make sure that I, keep it untangled so that it doesn't knot as I braid. Now, off camera, I went on here and applied the rubber bands. Remember I said in another previous video that the hair store did not have those small rubber bands, so they were a bit larger. So I didn't want to take the time to make the video longer by having to add the rubber bands on. And when I say that, I mean, at the base, because it was going to take a few, like at least 1 or 2 extra ropes or rotations on each one, or loops. If your client is going to be wearing this braid style for a while, you can actually just go ahead and, braid it all the way through and only apply a rubber band at the end if they do not want the volume. And if they choose to put rubber bands on at home and let it loose, then they can. This is always an option. I just do so they don't have to worry about doing it. And you guys braid down as much as you can, tuck as much as you can. If you have one long one, just bend it over and just keep applying a rubber band over it, okay? This is the finished style. I hope you guys enjoyed time with us today. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and check out some of our other videos too.